So today is day 69 out of 100 daily posting on YouTube, and I was just feeling a bit reflective today. Didn't really want to post at all. I don't really want to post at all. I don't, kind of just reflecting on this journey. And, part of the deal, like my goal was just to upload 100 days in a row, no matter what, no matter how I feel. And that was part of the deal. Today was definitely one of those exceptionally tough days to show up. So here I am doing that. But kind of just like expanding on the sentiment of my last video, and which I mostly just talked about, like orange pilling people, talking to people about Bitcoin, and like how frustrating of a process that can be when, to me it's like the most interesting thing in the world, and to other people they could care less about it. So it feels like trying to sell medicine to someone who isn't sick or doesn't think that they're sick. And, I'm proud of myself for showing up here every day and talking, even if I'm just, rambling on for a few minutes. And, I like being able to, share my authentic experience here as well, the highs and the lows. Even just like for me to look back on someday, it's kind of a cool, just a cool thing to do and a cool thing to have. But it's definitely not easy. And I don't know if that's just like me, like certain, blockages I need to move through to do something like this. For other people, it's probably a lot easier. But yeah, I wanted to use this 100 days to kind of, do my best for those 100 days, show up, and then reevaluate from there. Because, I think, monetary issues, I do think that's like one of the biggest issues, and Bitcoin is the best solution for those issues. And, I'm just trying to figure out the best way that I can contribute to that. But I feel like I just haven't felt like super, proud or like excited about what I'm putting out on this channel. And, I'm getting some good feedback, and I really appreciate the people who comment on the videos and stuff. Like, that means a lot. That makes it a lot easier to keep going. And, I probably just need to focus on, those comments that I do get more, than focusing on my own, inner critique, things like that. But yeah, it's tough to do something like this. I didn't, I guess, realize how tough it would be. It's raining right now, so if it's loud, I apologize for that. But yeah, again, I just do really appreciate the support on the videos, and if anyone just like has any advice or, how I could move forward. And yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if this path is even for me, like if I want to continue like doing content creation, or just finding other ways to contribute and, share my voice. I mean, this is definitely a good way to do that, and I've built, somewhat of a following here, even though it's small. So yeah, I don't know the next step, and this is me sharing that experience with whoever's watching this. Even if it's 2 people, that's fine. But yeah, it's tough to put yourself out there, and it really doesn't like take that much time. It's just kind of like the energy, and like just starting is the hardest part. Once you actually start, it's really not that bad. So probably like a lot of the like hardship that I'm experiencing with this journey is more so how I'm building it up in my head, like, than it actually is in reality. But yeah, I do like want to feel more proud of like what I'm putting together and what I'm putting out there. And, you know, some days I'm procrastinating to the last minute to post my video and just like scraping something together. But I also do think there's some value in like these kind of just like simple, authentic videos, and some people like stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know if the solution is just keep going on like this, or like put more time into like a weekly video or something like that. But I also don't like, I don't know. I have liked editing videos in the past, like, but I don't think I'm like super into that right now. So I don't know if that's necessarily the best thing for me. And, you know, this kind of medium I think is easier for me, and a little bit more digestible. But yeah, let me know. I need advice. But, you know, it feels good at least to show up, right? It doesn't feel good, you know, leading up to it, thinking about it, building it up in my head, but actually getting it done, you know, it does end up feeling pretty good. So I at least want to get to 100 days, so we got 31 more uploads to go. Yeah. Thanks for all the support on the videos, not just video. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.